Hello, David here, and the project for today is a review of the Braun Slim Bar Folding Rechargeable LED Light. This is marketed by Harbor Freight. Their stock number is 63958, and this is a light that they're claiming puts out 390 lumens. It's got a rechargeable lithium-ion battery. They're claiming up to 11 hours and 39 minutes of runtime. Beam distance of 66 feet, that's on high, and it swivels 180 degrees, and it has a strong magnetic base, so you could stick it to a metal part of the car and it'll hold itself. The good thing is a slim profile that it won't get in the way of your head or your hands while you're working on your car. It's got a little flashlight on the end. What else are they claiming? Specifications: 13.5 inches by 1 3/8 inch diameter. It's got 3 settings. High 390 lumens, runtime 2.5 hours, beam distance 66 feet. Low setting is 109 lumens, 7 hours 55 minutes, 36 feet beam distance. The flashlight is 52 lumens, 11 hours and 39 minutes runtime, and a 26-foot beam distance. Harbor Freight is marketing this flashlight to run up against the Astro 40 SL. They're claiming it beats the Astro 40 SL. I don't have an Astro 40 SL to compare it to. I can only compare the specs. With the Braun 390 lumens is less than the claimed lumens of the Astro, which is 410. Of course, they're both rechargeable. They're claiming the same runtime on high, 150 minutes. They both have a swivel. Harbor Freight sells this for $29.99. Frequently you can find a $10 off coupon, which is what I took advantage of. Astro is selling theirs for $54.69. I cannot see inside the circuit board. I don't know if Braun has a crappy circuit board that's not protected and may not withstand abuse. Who knows? The Astro might have a circuit board that's encapsulated in epoxy that might give it more durability. That's something I don't know. It would have to be taken apart. Let's compare the specs on the Astro. I found the Astro 40 SL on the JB Tools website. They're showing the price of $52.95. Specs. I'm sorry if you can't see this. I'll read it to you. Their specs for the Astro is a dial power switch that's infinitely infinitely adjustable from 0 to 410 lumens. 10-hour work time at 50% power. 2.5 hours of work time at full power. That compares to 2.5 hours claimed runtime on full power for the Braun. Braun is not listing their how many chips they have in the LED. Astro has a 40 chip COB LED array. They're claiming they have more light density. I don't know what a COB is. It's supposedly designed for harsh conditions and dirty environments. It's got a steel collapsible hanger, USB rechargeable, includes a wall adapter and a micro USB cable. They're speccing a Samsung lithium-ion 2200 milliamp battery, charge time 4 hours. Was the charge time listed on the Braun? I'm looking. Charge time. No, Braun is saying it works while it's charging. It's got an overcharge protection and auto idle mode. I don't know what that means. Length is 13.9 to 14.8 inches. See what you get in the package. Of course, you get the flashlight, get a charging cord. See how long the cord is. I'm going to give you an estimate. probably 2 feet. Get some easy to follow instructions. Well, at least it's in English. Don't worry, there's not too much reading here. There's a note on here about battery replacement. Unthread the base of the flashlight, remove the old battery, noting polarity. Insert a new 18650 3.7 volt 2200 milliamp lithium ion battery into the flashlight, positive end first. That's wonderful that the battery is replaceable. And it sounds like it's the same. Yes, it is. It's the same milliamp reading on the Astro. That makes me happy. They're saying the charge time is 4 hours. Very good. So with this USB port charger, you can charge it from your laptop, or you can use your cell phone charger, you know, one of these things. Let's see if it's got some power. Okay, first button, full power. Second button, second push is the half power. Third button, third push of that same button is a flashlight. Here's get that for you. There you go. That's a flashlight in. Turn the lights off in here and see how much light we get. I do have some light coming in from a 3x5 window. Put some items on here to look at. That's got a lot of light. Here's the second setting. Here's the flashlight setting. So it looks to me like hit the button once, hit it a second time, goes into the middle setting. Hit it a third time, it turned off. Hit it again, it's the bright setting. Hit it again, it's a second setting. Hit it again, it's off. So how do you hit it to get the flashlight on? That was strange. I hit it once, strong setting, hit it a second time, medium setting. I hit it a third time, the flashlight came on. Now everything's off. Let's try it again. Bright. Hit it again, second one. Hit it again, flashlight. What's the deal? I'm not pushing it hard enough? Okay, try it again. Point away from the camera. Bright. Hit again, second setting. Hit again, flashlight. Hit again, off. Okay. I think I know what's going on. Okay, one thing I noticed from the instructions, and here's a difference between this and the Astro. The Astro has an overcharge instructions. The Astro has an overcharge protection built in the circuit. The Braun does not. On the Braun instructions, it says do not charge longer than 4 hours. Overcharging will cause overheating and short battery life. So you have to be really careful. If you leave it on and forget about it, you don't set a timer or something, you're going to overcharge and you could ruin your battery. If you have a pacemaker, talk to your doctor. Some kind of electromagnetic field going on. So I don't know how much charge is in here. What I want to do is have a full charge and just leave it on to see if I get, or to see how long it runs on full. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to discharge it, turn it on all the way, then I'm going to charge it for 4 hours, and then I'll run it and I'll do a countdown. Let's plug it in. Let's see if there's a charging indicator. Look at the swivel. Swivels 90 degrees one way, 90 degrees the other way. Take a look at that power switch. A green light comes on the power switch when it's on. And the charging port is right here on the back side of the power switch. See what happens when we plug in power. Okay, there is an indicator that shows it's getting power to charge. However, I don't know if the light goes off when it's done charging, so I'm going to test that. I'm going to run it down, then I'll charge it up. Okay, about the warranty, Harbor Freight has a 90-day warranty free from material defects. When I bought the light, they wanted to sell me an extra year of warranty for free replacement value. I think that was $7, and I think it was $10 for 2 years. And I don't want to do it. I thought for $20 it could be a disposable flashlight. If it goes bad, I could either buy another Braun or go get the real thing and get the Astro. So that's my thoughts on the warranty. Sometimes I take my chances, and sometimes if it's a more valuable product, I do buy the warranty. I ran it at full power, and this is the charge from the factory charge. So the factory's almost fully charged batteries because the battery ran for 2 hours and then it died. But I noticed after it died, it still has a little bit of power. Here's high, but it'll cut out. Should cut out after a few seconds. See, now it's going to make a liar out of me. But I tried it a couple of times after it died, and it only ran for a few seconds. See, now it's running. Well, one thing I wanted to mention, that the construction of the base is aluminum, and the battery's pretty strong. Here's a wrench. Up there went, the battery just died. So whatever, on about almost a minute. Look at that. Battery's pretty strong. It'll definitely hold its weight plus more. You probably want to know how much the wrench weighed in relation to the light. The light weighs 7.9 ounces. Wrench weighs 13.5 ounces. You'll be able to tell when the battery is fully charged. The charge light will turn from red to green. It just turned green. It did not take the full 4 hours. It turned green after 3.5 hours. And the battery is in the base. Just screw the cap off for access to the battery. That's what the battery looks like. Does it have a brand name on it? I don't see one. I do not see an O-ring in here, so I doubt that it's waterproof. Overall, my impression is I think it's a good flashlight. It's got plenty of power. You get about 2 to 2.5 hours of life on it. I don't know anyone that uses their flashlight on the medium power. I always use mine on the high power because I like to get as much light on the subject as possible. For $20, I think it's a great bargain. For any more than that, $30, I don't know. Do you want the Astro? The Astro will stop charging on its own. On this one, you have to babysit it. You have to wait for that light to turn green, or the battery will overheat if you keep it on the charger too long. I suppose you could put it on a timer, but that's kind of a nuisance. It's going to be up to you. The Astro, don't know what the internals look like. It might be more durable on the inside. It's just going to take some time to do a test and see how it works under severe use, with banging it around. The batteries are replaceable. I saw them on Amazon. You could get 4 batteries for $18 for the batteries, lithium ion number 18650, 3.7 volt, 2200 milliamps. So the batteries aren't that expensive. So I suppose if we blow up a battery, they're easily replaceable. Will it catch on fire? I don't know. When they say overheating on a lithium ion battery, I gotta assume that it might be a fire hazard. So I would think you got to be really careful on overcharging this thing. But for the money, for me, it's worth the risk. I'm not a professional. I just work on my shop part-time, and I think it'd be nice to have 2 of these to put extra light on the subject. So that's my review. I want to thank you for watching. Please look for more videos. I've been kind of busy lately, and my mom's sick, and we just put her in a nursing home. She's 97 years old, so I'm not going to be putting out as much videos as I normally do. So hang in there, and consider liking, subscribing. Don't forget to click the bell, and we'll see you guys later. Bye now.
Gun owners of America. Gun owners of America.
Gun owners of America.
Gun owners of America. Gun owners of America.
If you're sitting at home and you contribute to the gun owners of America, stop giving.
The only no compromise gun group in Washington.
They're tougher than the NRA, aren't they?
That's right.
The NRA is bad, really bad. Gun owners of America is even worse than bad.
We do not support gun control. We do not support gun control fully loaded. We do not support gun control light. We have opposed every gun control at the federal level.
After days of silence following the Las Vegas attack, the NRA announced it was backing new regulations on bump stocks.
Interestingly enough, while the NRA is saying maybe we should regulate, restrict these bump stocks, Eric Pratt says no.